The stalwart patrons say their names with reverent pride.
How do I get to that ration down there? Can he run through fire? No, he cannot! How do I put myself out? I might be able to get to that. How do you do it? I put it out with the thermal coolant. The thermal coolant will put this out. Is somebody ringing me? Woohoo! And here we go again. And here we go once a fucking again forever. Shoot! The acrobatic raiden won it again. The acrobatic raiden won it fucking again. There's like bird shit down there he can fall to his death. There's a ration behind me. Whoa. You might want to just crawl over this. Oh, riding up there. Up there, nerd. You can't get up there. That's too high, apparently. There's bullets there, though. How do I get them? Run, Raiden. But here we go with once a fucking game. Uh-oh.
This is not a pretty sight.
How do we pwn? You don't.
Hurry up and check the situation.
Oh, they're up there.
Encounter the enemy. Requesting that.
No. Okay, so I was really fucking up shooting at them then. Right now. How am I missing this cunt? Right, this is annoying me. Let's go. What the hell did he do that for? He just suddenly turned. This game is so ineptly made by today's standards. The controls are so awkward. I gotta do all this shit again. You crap game.
Encountered the enemy. Requesting that.
How did he see me? I was ducked. Okay, so now I'm fucked. What the fuck? Who threw that? Oh my god. So you have to kill these guys, basically. They won't die either. Fuck this game. Why did it make out like you could possibly avoid him if you couldn't? All those extra rations for nothing then. I'm not doing all that bit where you gotta climb down there again either. Just to find him another way. God, Kojima makes annoying games, man. He's a fucking piece of shit. Okay, now they can see me. Passion. See ya. This game is really getting on my wick, man.
Right.
For some reason one of the robots hasn't turned up this time.
What? I'm going to go in my pants.
Well, he's
Looking right.
gonna piss on my head, be it? Hilarious, Kojima. Is he just gonna keep going? Okay, and it won't let me go in the box. Shoot. Piss on your head then, Raiden, apparently. Isn't that funny? You've been pissed on for good, nerd. Where's that fucking roboid? I can hear it, I can't see it. There it is. There's another one somewhere, apparently. Right now, right now. There's millions of them. What? Boom. Where am I going? That way? Guess so. Right now. Right now. What's he gotta do? An acrobatic flip again? See ya. The controls on this analog are horrible. Where has it put me, man?
RAIDEN!
Better not be back before that guy pisses on you and all that again, man. I gotta shoot all those robots again, man. God, these controls in this game are jizz. Please stop with this platform type action now. Thank fuck for that.
Olga, Snake, he's here. In Shell 1.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself. Plan.
Then screw your plan. I've been waiting for this day for 2 years, and I will say right next to my old man.
The launch comes first.
And passionately.
Where's Ocelot?
Not here.
I don't trust him.
Don't talk that way about one of your own.
One of your own buddies.
He's not one of my own. He left my father to die, remember?
Olga, we'll talk later. We need to get started on the final checks for the unit.
All right. I'm headed back there.
I don't really need to hear this.
The upper connecting bridge to Shell 1 is down.
What about the chopper?
The cam-off is out of action. Take the oil fence from strut L.
I'll tell my men to start pulling out.
Good.
Not yet. Their retrieval comes last. The intruder's still at large.
Snake.
What about the other man?
He's got blood on his sides.
He survived that explosion. Listen, Olga, the code confirmation is in 1 hour. Keep the president alive until then.
I know. No one gets in here. Turn the currents on.
Of course. High voltage currents on.
The door stays shut unless the president manages to take out that circuit panel from inside the room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All right. Come back immediately.
One more thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done. I want half the money for that.
Of course. That was part of the agreement.
You don't think we'd honor
We
that
start living
agreement?
for ourselves after this.
Oh god, this is annoying. I don't care about listening to
I want you to
this.
take good care of them.
Gladly. Gerlukovich soldiers are the cream of the crop.
It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead. The world is a different place now.
It's your life.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
Is that it?
I'm in front of the room where they're keeping the president.
Everything all right?
No sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door. The floor is electrified.
Help me!
You'll be bacon.
Any suggestions?
Remember the Shadow Moses VR training?
That will be
Take
no
out the
good
circuit
here.
panel?
Right.
But there's no way into the room.
Try ventilation ducts.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Look for a remote control missile launcher. You can guide it through the
There
duct
just might be
into the room.
one right there.
Target the circuit panel. Got it.
Right, but make sure you don't hit the president.
Because if you do,
The
game
president is
over.
wired with...
I'm not listening to this. Well, this happens to be a remote control missile right here. The enemy's pretty stupid to leave that around, isn't it? Where the fuck am I going? Because right now... Because right now... Because right now... Because right now. Because right now. Wait, so there's nothing there I could have had either. Right now. Right now. The node, you gotta love it. There's cameras all over the show. Let's just shoot him. Let's just shoot him. Again, right now. Where is it, man? Where is this Nikita? Getting right now. That's great. There is no Nikita missile in here. They're not that stupid as I thought they wouldn't be. This elevator. Who's right? No, again. Who's right? No, again. You gotta love that node. Ugh. Swimming section, man. I remember how to swim. Nope. What the hell?
Colonel, B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
I'm underwater and I'm talking. Help me.
I'm fine with swimming.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster.
Good.
Change your heading with the left analog stick. Up
Right.
will take you up. Down takes you lower.
Huh?
Left and right to face those directions.
Okay.
The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once
Right.
the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
You need to be aware of its passion. And right there is the breathing area. And it's a game, right? It's a game just like usual. Because right now. Because right now. Oh, nerd. Oh my god. That's a bomb. Because they knew someone would be stupid enough to swim in this. Oh my god. Hello? Oh, these controls are fucking awful! Who put a rubber ducky in here? We gotta swim past that bomb. I'm not answering that when I'm trying to swim. Now I can.
You have the remote-controlled missile. Good job. Now head for the first floor of the Shell 2 core. Take
First
out the
believe
power
in the
source
power
and make
of the
contact
ladder.
with the president before the launch code can be reconfirmed. Hurry.
Do it now. Raiden's ready to pwn. Whoa! No! Help me! Back riding. It's just the president of Armtech, Kenneth Baker. Oh my God. What the fuck's he doing? Up there! What the fuck are these controls? They're god awful. How am I supposed to get through all this shit? Any idea how crap these controls are, Kojima? You expect me to get through there? Up there, moron. In nerd. Because right now, because right now. You want to open that, Raiden? Fuck these controls. Okay, so where are we going now then? No, he won't open that one. Back up then, dickhead. Where am I going now then? Up here? What the fuck's he do? Get up there! What in the fuck? God, that's some awkward control shit. I don't have a level 4 card. Am I supposed to have one? Am I supposed to go back all the way I just came? This isn't the end of this complete garbage. So I just swam through all this for nothing. This game fucking blows. Back the way we came again. This is such an annoying maze of garbage. I remember this bit being annoying, and it fucking is too. But look, there's nowhere else to go in here. I suppose then you gotta go this way, don't you? This looks like a dead end. This is so annoying. Where the fuck do I go? Unbelievable. So annoying, man. Well, we've got the Nikita Poner. Open it! It's only got to go up one floor. It's a game, Raiden. We got the Nikita now. Oh my fuck, Raiden, get in there. With once again, right now. With once again now. Right. Let's poem with the Nikita Poner. Can't go that way. Or that way. Right, now again.
What is
Look out, President.
What are you doing?
We got it. The electrical emission boner is over. Okay now. And okay now.
President Johnson,
So you're finally here.
you've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
Oh, it's super
Are
military.
you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought
Just do
you
I
came
look
to kill
alright,
me.
you fucking nerd?
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
You
What are you-
betrayed us for the Russians, didn't you?
What the?
You're a man?
You're like a woman.
Well, who are you?
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound?
Fox nerd?
I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense.
They are. I wish they were. None of this game makes sense.
Switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
You got
Yes.
nano power too, Doctor?
Do you read me, sir?
Loud and
Yes.
clear.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
Huh?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them.
Who has?
Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military, the economy.
The
They
passion.
control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
The Patriots.
Huh?
Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders?
Who knows?
No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely
Nerd?
puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency.
Huh?
Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece.
Huh? Babbling
I
bullshit
wanted to
is
leave
this?
my own mark in history, but my ambitions were...
Unsurpassed?
You'll understand someday.
Well, you have ambition.
I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
Expendable
And
pawn.
that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes.
You nerd.
I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
Nerd chip.
I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum.
I've
A
tuned
space
out. I
that
don't know what you're
every
talking about.
powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends.
Exposition
I'm talking about
dialogue
an
like this is
unregulated power
garbage
struggle,
if you know anything
panic,
about writing.
Civil war, chaos.
Nerds
Like
who
it or
think this
not,
guy can
the
write
Patriots
are
is
just
an
dork
organization that
fanboys
must
who know
continue to
nothing.
exist.
They're telling
So
us all
you
this
changed
boring
your mind
explanation
because you
is
wanted to
beyond
avoid global
boring.
chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
He just loves exposition dialogue, rambling
My
on,
predecessor,
man.
George Sears. That was the name the public came
Can't
to know.
write to save his shitty
I
life.
knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake.
He's the exact opposite
He
of a
was the
good
third
writer.
snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project.
Uh-huh.
Neither solid nor liquid. He was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago. Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
No.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning
Dead
over
boring.
Colonel Vukovic's outfit. That's right.
That's right, this
We're
is
talking
boring.
about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
We don't need to know all this.
The Ray unit
God, he
was
sucks
originally
at
designed
writing,
for the
man.
Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world.
We just need to basically know
Patriots had
Solidus
Ray
was
designed
portraying
the new
the
Arsenal
Metal
gear.
Gear's dangerous.
So
Done.
now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
What sense does
Ironic,
that
isn't
make?
it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network.
Who's paying for all
giving it
this?
the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What
Good.
kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon?
Idiot would make this
You're not
garbage.
seeing the full picture. It is a means to preserve. This is card 4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location.
Good.
Give this to her when you find her.
What is it?
A program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal Gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
The main core unit.
That's right, modeled after Foxdie, a biological
Foxborn.
weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe, and Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That
Why
disc is
would
the
he
only way
forget
you're
to
going stop
search
Arsenal.
him? How dumb are these guys? They set up all this elaborate
Well,
stuff and forget to do the
I've told you
basics.
everything you need to know.
That's enough out of you, President.
There's only one thing that remains to be done.
Oh. Which is?
Now, kill me.
What the?
Oh, I could have hit you with that
There's
missile.
no time to argue. The final
just
check
took the
for my
key
life
card
ID
off him.
will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do this, President.
That's her role.
Psych him! I could just hit him with the missile and then pull out his key card and save me listening to all that bullshit.
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President.
And
Or
it.
is it ex-president?
The president! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped. I'll see you around.
Shoot
Carrier
him.
boy.
We never have a boss fight with this guy in this one, I don't think.
Forget
And
him.
it.
He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice is to put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
What are you...
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
Oh dear. I was so bored listening to that, I started looking up information about the PS2. You know they were still making PS2s up to 2014? They were still literally... Oh no, the beginning of 2013. Sony was still actually making them in factories because people were still buying them. They were still making games into 2014 for this fucking thing. Such is the power of the PS2's great strength. Sony never created a console with as much passion again. The PS3 was a disgrace. The PS4 was, well, mainly a disgrace, but also the game industry had a lot to do with that, making no good games either. And currently now the PS5 is an unbelievable disgrace with nothing worth playing on it at all.
Colonel, the president is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go
Yeah.
from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of
We
events,
failed.
we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal Gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal Gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts.
Then we don't need to hear from you. Oh my god, what do you want, Snake?
The president. He's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the
is
enemy's lost
good.
their nuclear strike capability.
Yeah, well, they didn't seem to need
Guy
it.
obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't
I
make
don't
any
know,
sense.
you tell me.
They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
So they don't clearly need him.
Launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they
Obviously.
found a more effective weapon within Arsenal Gear.
You
Either
knew about
way, we've
Arsenal
got an
Gear?
opponent.
Yeah,
Why didn't you tell me about it?
you never asked.
You were a
Am I
need-to-know
correct in
basis,
assuming
Ryder. You
also
didn't need to
that
know!
the big shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional
Oh,
environmental
God.
cleaning facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal Gear?
No.
I did.
Oh,
It's
apparently I
exactly
knew
what the
that
president
too.
and Ames described. A massive cover story.
Right, well, I don't need to hear it
It hasn't
again.
really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
Does it matter?
I took these photos.
No!
I know these pictures. They were on the news on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
Somebody uploaded a video to YouTube. Both YouTube
That's
didn't
right.
exist at this key
Otacon,
time.
Me, we were used.
We hoped that by
Used and
photos of the new
abused.
Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission.
That mission was tough. Oh
I'd
my
infiltrated the dummy
god.
tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development.
I was going to play on here for the
Shortly
next
after
sequence,
an
but this
armed group
cutscene's
led by
gone for
Colonel
so long, I'm
Gurevich
going to
raided
stop
the
and go
ship
have some
and
for
gained
lunch.
control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gurlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, I'm taking it back.
Really?
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with the sinking tanker. Small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well,
Psyching.
yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
You are a need-to-know
Didn't
basis,
choose Snake to
nerd.
be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it, then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gurlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
God, this is convoluted and boring as fuck.
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can
Yeah.
figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles...
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich?
My sister.
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Well, your sister,
Whatever her
dickhead.
reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
Or am I, though? You took so long with this. I've tuned out. Which way is that? Is that the president's fucking room?